by explaining this. I want to do coordinate geometry or line geometry for you guys. What do you call coordinate geometry or line geometry? Let me give an instance from the explanation. Let's say I have this. We all know that this is what we call x-axis, and this is what we call y-axis. You know, this is going to be the origin or the starting point. If this were to be O, it means this is going to be the origin. And if this were to be x-axis, this were to be y-axis. And one thing I want you to know is that when we want to write coordinate geometry, we do write it as this, s comma y. It means that s coordinate is going to start first, followed by the y coordinate. And I hope you understand this. Now, one thing I want you to understand is that this x-axis, it is the distance between it is the perpendicular distance from y-axis. It is the perpendicular distance from y-axis, from this y-axis to here. It is going to be the x-axis, and we call it x coordinate, or you call it abscissa, or you call it ABSCISSA. You must know this. Okay, you must know it. These two, s coordinate or abscissa. Now, for the y-axis and the perpendicular distance from the x-axis, this x-axis to here is called the y ordinate. We call y ordinate, y coordinate, or you call it what? Ordinate. You call it y coordinate or you call it ordinate. You call this one x coordinate or you call it abscissa. And those are the two things. And you must know when you want to write it, this coordinate geometry or any other thing, when you want to write the coordinate, like the point, you write it as s comma y. If you write something like 2, 3, this means this is x, this is now y. And I hope you understand it. We don't write y first, so it is always x followed by y. Now, let me continue by doing the stops for you. Now, I want to discuss the distance between 2 points. Let's say I have this distance between 2 points. Now, to start with, let me start with distance between 2 points. Let's say I want to know the distance between 2 points. Let me have this diagram for you. We know that this is going to be O, this is going to be x-axis, this is going to be y-axis. This one is unagreeable. Let's say that I start from here. If this were to be point P is going to be s comma y axis. You know that Q is going to be s comma y as well. Let's now say that I want to know the distance of these two. If this were to be x1, this were to be x2, you know, those 2 points. This is going to be y1, this is going to be y2. You know that. And this were to be the right angle triangle. It means that if this were to be x1, y1, fox1, like first function of x, like x mokokan and y mokokan in English, this one is going to be x2, y2, like that. Now, if I now want to know the distance between this point, this line, or this point, the distance between it, point PQ, if I were to use Pythagoras theorem to solve this, so doing this by Pythagoras, we have PQ square equal to, okay, let's say this is R. PR square plus PQR square. So here, this one is going to be, the difference between this one and this one is going to be x2 minus x1. And this one is going to be y2 minus y1. This is y2, this is y1. Distance y2 minus y1. So this one is going to be, PQ will be x2 minus x1 all square plus y2 minus y1 all square. So now, if I want to now know the distance, PQ, PQ, sorry. I'm sorry. PQ will now be equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 all square plus y2 minus y1 all square. So this is going to be the formula I'll be using to solve questions relating to finding distance between 2 points. Here you get. It's not necessary to be PO, though this is going to be the formula to be used. Now, last side examples. It says find the distance between the following. The first one, they say A. We have A in the bracket 3, 2 and B in the bracket 4, 6. 2, they said C equals to minus 1, 3 and D is 2, minus 7. The next one, they say 3, 5, they said O equals to P, minus 8. They are just giving us our point or coordinates, like, and P equals to minus 4, minus 2. So now if we want to do this solution to find the distance between the following, distance between AB will be this square root of, this one is going to be x1. Let me change the pen. This one is going to be x1 y1 x2 y2. So you get, it can't be s1 s2. It's not possible. The coordinate must be s, y, x1 y1 x2 y2, or you call it x2 y2. You call it anything, but it must be s, y, s, y. It cannot be s, x, x, and it can never be y, y, y. And I hope you understand this. So if this is to be x2 y1, this one's going to be 4 minus 3 all square plus 6 minus 2 all square. So this one is going to be this one minus this 1 square minus plus this one minus this 4 square root. So this one will be what? 1 plus 4, 1 plus 16 square root of 70, and that's going to be the answer. The second one, we have a CD. Now CD is going to be square root of, this one is minus 1 minus 3 2 and minus 7. Just pick any one. This one will be x1 y1 x2 y2. This one is going to be, you can pick, even you can say this one is s2 y1 y2. You can say x2 y2 x1 y1. Just pick it, but the coordinate must be s, y. That's all. That's what I want to tell you. It doesn't matter however you pick it. What matters is s, y, x. You must not pick s, x, and you must not pick y. That's what I'm saying. So if this were to be x2 or y2, this one is going to be minus 1 minus 2. It is no matter how you pick it, you are going to get the same answer. That's what I'm trying to say. Plus 3 minus 7. That's what I want to show you. So this one is going to be minus 3 square plus, this one is going to be what? This one is going to be 3 minus, it will be plus like that. 3 plus 7 will now be square root. So this one will now be equals to square root of 9 plus, this is going to be 10 This one is going to be 10 square. Will now be 100. Sure you get. 3 square is 9. So this one will now be square root of 109. That's the answer. Or you do it like this. I said you can pick it anyhow. You can say, instead, I pick one as S2. Just pick this one as. Just pick this one as X1 by picking this one first. This one is going to be or. We do it like this. You have 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 all square plus minus 7 minus 3 all square. I want to show you that it is the same thing. That's why I'm doing it. So now this one is going to be 2 plus, minus, it will now be 3 square plus, this one will be minus 10 plus square root. So this one will now be square root of 9 plus 100. It will be 109 square root. Is it not the same thing? This one and this one. Are they not the same thing? They actually did the same thing. And I hope you understand why I did. The last one, we have 5 minus 8 minus 4 minus 2. So now, I want to do the last one, number 3. I have OP, line OP equals to 5 minus 8. Let me just pick this to be 5 minus 4 all square plus minus 8 minus 2 all square. So this one will now be square root of, this one will now be minus will be plus, 4 plus 5 will be 9 square plus, this one will be minus 8 minus 2. This will be minus 8 plus 2 minus 6 all square. So this one will now be 81. 9 square is 81. 9 times 9 is 81. 6 times 6 is what? 36. The reason why this one turns to plus is that square minus and minus is plus. So this one will now be 81 plus 6. 1 plus 6 is what? 7. 3 plus 8 is 11. So that's going to be the answer. And I hope you understand this very well. So now, I want to do another example. Let me say 4. So, they said that you should show, you can say that, show that the point A in the bracket 5, minus 6 B minus 3, 0 C minus 1, 2 form and isosceles triangle. So now, doing this, let's say this is the solution. If I were to have an isosceles triangle, it means that base angle of an isosceles triangle must be equal. This and this must be equal. That's what it means. Like I must have 2 sides that will be equal. And I hope you understand that. Let me now try which ones are going to be equal. I will first pick, I have ABC. I'll pick AB, BC, and AC. Those are 3 values. This AB is the same thing as BCO. And this one is the same thing as CB. And this one is the same thing as CA as well. And I hope you understand what I'm saying. So now let me pick line AB, the side of AB. Let me pick that one first. What is my A? I have A to be A 5, minus 6, and B to be 6, 3, 0. So now picking this will be the square root of this one will now be 5 plus 3, minus 3. That will be plus all square plus this one will be minus 6 minus 0 all square. So this one will be 8 square plus 6 square root will now be what? Root of 100, which is now equal to what? 10. That's the first thing. The second one, I will have BC square root of, what is BC? What is my BB? Minus 3 minus 1 all square plus 0 minus 2 all square. So this one will now be square root of, minus 3 minus 1 will be what? Minus 3 minus 1. You don't get minus 3 minus 1. This is going to be plus minus 3 minus 2 square, like that. Plus, this one is going to be what? 0 minus 2. Sure you get? Sure you understand what I'm saying? So this one is going to be minus 2 square. So this one will now be equals to square root of 4 plus 4. So this one is going to be square root of 8. Will now be equals to 2 root 2. This 2 root 2 means that, this one means that root 4 times 2. What is square root of 4? 2 multiplied by root 2. That's it. So that's why I have this 2 root 2. So the last one is AB, CAC. Square root of AC will be square root of, just look at it anyhow, 5 minus 1 all square plus minus 6 minus 2 all square. So this one is equal to 5 minus 1 minus 1 will be now plus, minus will be plus, will now be 6 square plus minus 8, 2 minus this, minus 2 minus 6 will be what? 8 square will now be equals to what? 36 plus 64 square root will now be equals to what? Square root of 100, which is now equals to what? 10. And from this, you must know that we already have two values, and the two values that are equal, and two values are this and this. It means that AB and AC are equal. And I hope you understand that. The side AB. Now, if I want to draw the triangle, I'll draw it like this. The side is, as you said, is AB and AC are equal. They already said that. It means this place, AB, and this place are equal. So if this is 10, this is 10, but this is what? 2 root 2. That is what it means. It shall just show that I've already shown it like that. And I hope you understand the question. Like, I really do hope you understand it. Another one. Let me say example 5 or so. We said that we show that the point A 6,2, B 3,6, and C minus 1,3, and D you have 2, minus 1 are 46. 46 of, you have the 46, the 46 of a square. What they are telling us is that I should look for the sides or the length or the angles of these, the vertices, in which we have AB equals to BC equals to CED equals to what? DA. Sorry, I wrote DC. DA. So if it were to be a square, like, it must be equal. That's what it means. Now, the solution to be this. Abi, you don't see this very well, honey. Let me change the can you see it like this, or I should change everything to becoming white? And I hope this black makes sense. Does this black make sense? Let's continue. So now, it means that I want to have this. No. This is a rectangle. I want to have a square like this. it should be A, B, C, D. I was the one that wrote this, so you can write your own as AB. You try it out until you have A, B, C, D being equal. So now, we want to have this. Now, let's continue doing this. So I will have my AB first. What's my AB? It is going to be square root of, I will just be picking, square root of 6 minus 3 all square plus 6 minus 2 all square. This one will now be square root of 3 square plus 4 square. Will now be what? 25. Will now equals what? 5. Now another one is going to be square root of line AD will be square root of, what is my AD? You know what AD is? What's AD? Okay, AD is going to be 6 minus 2 all square plus 2 plus 1 all square. So this one will now be 6 minus 2, 6 minus 2 is going to be 4 square plus 3 square. Square root will now be what? Square root of 25. So it is 5, like that. I've done AD. After AD, what's next? I'll pick BC. So BC will be equals to the square root of, I think we are not seeing it, Abby. Okay, let me use what then. So BC will now be equals to square root of 3 plus 1 all square. It has minus, that's why I write is minus plus, plus, I don't want to be writing all those ones, plus 6 minus 3 all square. So this one is going to be square root of 4 square plus 3 square. We now because of square root of 25. We now because of square root of what? We now because what? 5, like that. That's the third one. What's next? And I have CD. So you get CD. The CD will be square root of 2 plus 1 all square plus 3 plus 1 all square. So this one will be 3 plus 4 square. We now because the square root of 25 equals what? 5. You can see that all these 4 sides are equal. So it means that this AB, CD are 5, 5, 5, and 5. This one is equal to this, equal to this, equal to this. If you pick your own as this, AB, CD, you may not get it. You need to do it again. Because BD does not exist there with 5. We can't have BD as 5. BD here. BD is diagonal here, and AC here is diagonal. So finding AC here will be something else, and finding BD here will be something else. And I hope you understand what I'm saying, like that. So please try as much as possible to get through this. Let me give you a picky example, a very good example. I don't know which examples we have, but I think we are able to solve example 4. Okay, 5. Let's say we are in example 5 like this. Example 5. They said you should find. They said the point A into bracket S comma Y and B minus 6 comma minus 5 are equidistant from the point C, and C is what? 3 comma minus 2. And I said find the two possible values of me. Then I said find the two possible values of x. If you want to do this question, you know, want to find the two possible value of this solution. One thing you must understand here is that when they say 2 points are equidistant from a point, it means that those 2 points here are the same distance from that point. Let me give an instance. You know, they said A and B are equidistant from C. If this were to be C, this is B and this is A, it means that if this one is 1, this one is 1 as well. From here to here is 1. From here to here is 1. That's what it means. Let's say 1 meter or 1 meter. I'm using this as an example. I'm not saying it is 1 meter. So now it means that if I want to do this, I will just have to like have this like this. C, A, B. What is the coordinate of A? We have s comma 1. B is what? C is 3 comma minus 2. And B is what? Minus 6 comma minus 5. So now doing this, I'll find the distance between this one and this one. And you know one thing. If I want to find anything here, it means that AC is always equal to what? CB. And I hope you understand what I'm saying. So now let's find AC. AC will now be equal to what? Square root of 3 minus x all square plus minus 2 minus 1 all square. So this one will be 3 minus x all square plus 3 square root. So this one will now be square root of 3 minus x all square plus 9. So now doing this, let me fast. I want to be fast now. This one will now be square root of this one. If I want to expand this one will be 3 minus x, 3 minus x in two places. It will now be s square minus 6s just with a product plus 9 plus 9. So this one will be square root of s square minus 6x plus 18. So I'm done with this. And I hope you understand it. So the second one, CB, will be equals to what? If I want to pick this minus this, or any, I can pick 3 minus 6. It will not be 3 plus 6 plus this. And I hope you understand how I'm going to pick. So don't ask me that question. So this one will now be 3 minus 6. 3 plus 6 will be 9. Plus minus 2 minus 5 plus 5 dari all square. And I hope you understand this. So this now will now be square root of 9 square plus what? 3 square. So this one will now be 81 plus 9. So this one is going to be square root of 90. That's this. So now, and we know that AC must be equal to what? CB. So now, our AC is this. So this one will now be square root of s square minus 6s minus plus 18 equal to the root of 90. Square both sides. When I square both sides, it means that all the square root goes. S square minus 6s plus 8 equals to what? 90. So when plus 18, not 8, 18. It is 18. This one will now be s square minus 6s minus plus 18 minus 90 equal to 0. This one becomes a quadratic equation now. So this one will be s square minus 6s minus 72 equals to 0. So two terms in which when you multiply, you are going to find minus 72. And when you add them, you are going to have minus 6. So it will be minus 12 plus 6. And I hope you understand. So x squared minus 12x plus 6x minus 72 equal to 0. And this one is going to be x equal to x minus 12 plus 6 into bracket x minus 12 equal to 0. So this one will be x plus 6 equal to 0, or x minus 12 equal to 0. X equal to minus 6, or x equals to what? 12. Those are the two possible answers of x. And I really hope that I'm making sense with what I'm doing for you guys. So I don't know if this is going to, like, if I'm going to be allowed to do the last question. You know, this is a question 5. Let's do the next example. Let me change the pen by having this example 6. Let's say example 6. Example 6. They said find the length. I think I should pause the video, and now I'm done writing this question. I want to now do the solution. This is the question. They said you find the length of the side of the triangle ABC, each triangle, where A, B, C are point 0,4, 4,10, and 7,8 respectively. It means that A solution. Let's start by doing the solution here. That point A equals to what? 0,4. B equals to what? 4,10. And C equals to what? 7,8. You now say that hence show that A is a rectangle and AB equals to this. So now the first question, you know, the side is rectangle. Let me first find their ordinate. I have AB, AC, and BC. Sharply like that. Let's say I have AB. Line AB will be square root of what is square root of square root of AB? AB will be 0 minus 4 all square plus 4 minus 10. I can put 4 minus 0 and 10 minus, they are the same thing, all square. So stop disturbing yourself. So this one is going to be square root of 4 square plus 6 square. So this one will be 16 plus 36 square root. And I hope you understand this. So this one is going to be root of 52. Shall I leave it like that? The second one, AC. It is a square root of AC is 0 minus 7, or CA. Just pick anything. It's your own. Stop disturbing me. Plus 4 minus 8 all square. But pick it in the same order. So this one will be what? 7 square. 49 plus 4 square. Square root. It will now be 49 plus 16 square root. So this one will now be square root of what? 65. The last one, BC or CB. This one will be square root of 4 minus 7 all square plus 10 minus 8 all square. So this one will now be equal to square root of minus 3 square plus 2 square. So this one will now be 9 plus 4. So will now be square root of 13. And I really hope you understand this. They now say that I should show if it is right triangle. If I want to show if it is right triangle, it means that if it were to be right triangle, if it is right angle triangle, it means that this, if I have square of one side, over of many kg. Let's, you know, I have this let me change this pen. You know, I have these three values, 1, 2, and 3. If I square 2, I must have the sum to be equal to the third one. Let's say this one is root 65. Let's say this one is root 13, and this one is root 52. So now, if I were to check, it means that square root 65 all square must be equal to root 13 square plus root 52 square. So this one will be 65 plus equals to 13 plus 52. So if I add this, it must be this. So it means 65 equals to 65 So it means that this one is going to be right angle triangle. And you know what your 65 is? With 13 is BC. So this will be BC or CB. And that one is AC, AD, AC. So this will be A. And the other one is AB. You know it's AB. So AB is 32. AB is with 52. You are correct. BC is with 13 on E, and AC is with 65. And this is the right triangle. And the second example, the second question, they said that you show that AB equals to 2BC. What is our AB? What is our AB? This one is root 52. BC is what? Is root 13. I want to show this. So from left hand side is from B. So this root 52 in basic form of solid, it will be 26 multiplied by 2 is equal to root 2 times 2 times 13. You know this one is 2 times 13, a bigger. So this one will now be square root of 4 times 13. So it will now be root 4 times root 13. So root 4 will be what? 2 root 13. But BC is root 13. So multiply by 2 will now be 2 root 13. So this is equal to this. So proved. I hope this makes sense and I hope it helps you. I wish you all the best in your focus. Try and do more, please.